Okay, I repacked the wheel bearings in my other wheel, and I didn't show you this, but I pulled the bearing out of it, and the bearing come all apart. You know, I cleaned it all up, I looked at it, it didn't look bad, it just came all apart. The cage came away from the race. So I just put it all back together, and when you put it back in the hub, the race keeps all the bearings in place. So I just left it like that. I don't know if it's supposed to come out apart like that or not. It was the inside one. The outside one, the smaller one, seemed to be fine. And so I put it all back together, and it spins, and it doesn't make any noise, and everything's fine. So I just did it that way. Again, it took about half a pound of grease or more, almost a pound of grease to fill each one of those hubs. So it was quite a bit. Some things I want to talk to you about. This is the hood, and the inside of the hood. There was a bolt broke off up there at the top, and I heated that up, and I took the stud out of it. I also run a bolt in and out of those other ones and the ones at the bottom so when I go to put it together, it won't be hard. There is a little post right here you can see right here, and I think that's originally for the generator wire to pass through. I'm probably going to put a piece of tubing here, and probably here. Maybe I'll bend it so it comes down, put a little flare in it or something, and that way my wires can go up for my alternator, and I can have some bigger wires. So probably going to do that. My gas tank turned out pretty good for what it's worth. I took it out of my cement mixer, and it did have some holes when I took it out. It did have some holes at the very top right here. Essentially what I did is I ground that down smooth, really clean, and filled it in with some JB Weld. Something I want to tell you about a gas tank. Why didn't you weld it up? Why didn't you braze it up? Well, I've welded a gas tank before that had gas in it and it exploded. You think you have all the gas out of it, but you don't. And gasoline is very potent. That's why they use it for motor fuel. So don't weld the gas tank or braze the gas tank. It's better to fix it with some patching material such as JB Weld or something like that. You can also have it professionally done, but you need to have it. What they do is when they go to fix these gas tanks, they steam clean them first, and with a pressure, and they get everything out of it. So wash it out with soap and water and stuff like that. A professional deal do it. That's what happened to the other one. But the bottom side of this tank was really nice, so it's not a big deal. The top side, I don't plan on putting 18 gallons of gas in it anyway. So I did fill it with the Northern gas tank liner right here. I bought this, I think, on Sharps, Antique Tractors or something like that. It's really good stuff. It's blue. There's my cap. I just shot it with some green paint. The gasket inside is 4 gaskets of that 1/32 gasket material I got at Tractor Supply. I just cut them out myself. And the reason why I did this is one time I bought a set of gaskets, and I put the cork gaskets in there, and I put them on the gas cap, and I had to use a pair of vice grips in order to get my cap off afterwards because they were like welded on. Then when I took them off, the cork all crumbled and it fell in my gas tank. And I paid money for this. Now, so these are paper. Yes, there's 4 of them, but they fit really nice. I put a little oil on it, and you made it yourself, and it fits nice and tight, but not where you can't get it off. Almost like it's supposed to. A cork gasket, I don't know. The ones that they sold, I don't know. When I went to Tractor Supply, I bought this. It's made by Magic. It's a green tractor. They have Oliver. They have International. They have John Deere. They have everything. McCormick Deering. Every paint. So I painted that tank with that. It's not going to show, so I gave it a good couple of coats of that. And I had some. I had a whole bunch of red, so essentially I primed it with red and ground that all in with the big wire grinder right there, the big wire grinder. And then I coated my tank first before I painted it on the inside, but I just used some red. That's what I had, and so it's fine. It's enamel. Doesn't matter if it's gloss or not. Here's what I was using to coat everything else with, was just Rust-Oleum matte clear enamel. It's $4 a can. Let me talk to you something about painting a tractor. This tractor here was not painted with base coat, clear coat. It had flaws and that kind of stuff in the fixtures and in the welds and all that stuff. It wasn't meant to look like an automobile. It really wasn't. I mean, if you want to do that, God bless you. But I'm telling you what, this tractor here, no matter what you do to it, will leak mung and mire out of every orifice, and you'll be forever wiping up your paint and cleaning it and taking, you know, they leak. And having a paint job that's super fancy, special, I guess if you got the money, buddy, that's fine. And if you got the time, that's fine too. I want to talk to you about my wheels. I had taken them down to a friend of mine's house. He's got a tire machine in his garage, and so he took the tires off. The one that held there has a beautiful surface, and it's really nice. Not a lot of rust, a little bit around where the deal goes through. The other one, however, is pretty rusty, but it is solid. It's got some flaky rust on it, but not any rot. So we're going to take the wire cup and we're going to brush that really good, and then I'm probably going to shoot it with some of that red enamel and grind it in really good. I might even put some urethane down on this one to clean up that rust a little bit, so it's not so bad. Anyways, it's all there. It's pretty solid. So there's where we're at now. I have ordered a gasket kit, so we'll probably be assembling our engine. Maybe what I can do is I can use the other tractor's magneto, and I can use the other tractor's carburetor, and we can make this one run. I could even drive it around if I had 5 gallons of 90 weight, and what else do I need? Oh, I'd have to use the other tractor's tires. Might be able to move it out of the garage until next year. I don't know. Okay, that's where we're at now, and I'll show you these wheels and assembling the engine later.